I think it was very frightening for them when they visited me in LA in my first apartment. Now that I'm a parent, I can't believe they left me there. Like, it was a pretty awful apartment. It was in a decent part of town, but it was the back of my apartment, my window to my bedroom, faced the back of the Pleasure Chest, which is like a famous sex store in West Hollywood on Santa Monica Boulevard. And across the street from that was like a gay porn theater. Back when, like, before the internet, when you actually had to go to a theater to see these sorts of movies. None of it bothered us. Like, we were like, none of this is bothering us. Like, there's nothing weird about the clientele. There's just, like, a ton of dildos over in that store. Like, just right there out my window. So, but the whole place was kind of scary and really run down. And all I had was what I could bring in my hatchback, you know, which was like a futon mattress, like tied to the top of the car. And then like a few pots and pans that I'd had like in college. And then my cat and clothes.
Yeah,
and,
your cat.
My cat, Andy, who licked out patches of his fur because he was like, once we got to LA, he was like, this place is awful. Like,
even your cat was.
And my cat was like, what
miserable.
have we done, woman? So, but no, and then like a couple months later, my parents flew out to visit me. So, and I'd been living there just giving reports. I mean, it's fantastic. I love it. I can't imagine what that was like when they came in, how they did not have an immediate, well, I'll tell you what they did. They drove me like almost an hour to outside of Pasadena to the only Walmart that they could find. And they bought me like $500 worth of like stuff. They're like, here's like stuff, you know, like your apartment is terrifying me. Like,
they bought you disinfectant.
they did, exactly. Just like, what else do you need? A trash can? Do you need you don't seem to have a trash can. How are you guys dealing with that?
They didn't have to buy you dildos though.
The dildos were close by. Those were right over there.
I'm sorry.
No, I know. And my mom was like, oh, look, a little movie there. Do you ever go see films there?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, Mom, I don't. Yeah. Why?
All right, take
and
the
I'm like,
cat.
check it out.
We go
check
to
it out. So yeah, so they had to like drive away, and I wish you could have them on the show and ask them like, what were you thinking? Like, what were they thinking?
Yeah.
Were they just like, oh my God, we just left our 21-year-old daughter.
Maybe they didn't really love you.
Maybe they didn't. Maybe they were like, good riddance.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you like what you just saw, then why not subscribe? Click right here for lots more off camera. And if you want to see the hour-long version of these conversations, I'm going to give you the secret link. Here it is, offcamera.com. Check it out.